So I'm gonna try to stream here for DUI. Yeah, let's go watch it. We're gonna pick it up probably beginning of stage 2, towards the end of stage 1, because I lagged out right there towards the end of stage 1. Let's see what kind of show these boys put on for us. DUI is a really fun league, man. For anybody that watches this, man, you have to really check them out. Holler at Buff for looking. Really great guys, really fun to race with. The whole league is really fun. Looks like they're under caution here, so probably are getting the stage break. Beautiful 18 sitting on pit road. Man, I was so fast. Looks like we have Ben in the lead here. Let's ride along with him. As we get to restart here, we got Ben leading us down into turn 1 with George on the outside. George comes through the gears like no other. Of course, he's already in the lead going into 1. We got Chad hot on Ben's ass. Chad dives underneath him. Takes over the second position. Oh, there was 3 wide. I did not see the black car down below Chad. Let's see if we can get a peek on who that is. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, it's Buff. Buff took him 3 wide and made it work. Buff looking. Oh, shit. Buff was looking to take the lead there. Motherfucker. Oh, I figured it out. Buff getting a challenge from Chad. At the same time, he decides to take George 3 wide for the lead. Buff to the lead up the middle. And Chad takes over second from George. Because Buff leads him back into turn 1? Yeah, Buff leads them down into turn 1 as they head off into the short chute. Or head off to the tunnel turn. There's 3 wide down there. I think that's Mr. Clean in the 1. And George in the 33. 3 wide for the lead. Buff's able to maintain the lead. George and Clean is still 3 wide back there. Clean's able to take second. Bayhawk, Chad, and George. And somebody just took them 4 wide and made it stick, son. Bayhawk able to take third. Chad's down in the grass a little. Buff loving seeing him 2 wide behind him as he gets a little comfort. Let's see who that is here. Bayhawk and Heron fight it out for second. That was Heron that took him 4 wide while ago and made that shit work. That was impressive. Bayhawk looks underneath him. Able to clear. Heron's in the wall, so Bayhawk's able to take second place easily. We'll have to see if he has anything for our leader. He's actually gained on Buff. He's in Buff's draft here. Let's take it through the field. We got Rick riding around back here. As him and Wesley riding around each other. We got Ben. George gets into the wall right in front of him, and Ben follows him right into it, comes down, and spins as we ride along with him. He spins. Oh, Wesley able to miss him. Rick able to miss him. Oh no, they both must have been caught up, especially the 9. It looks like the 9 took the worst for that. Maybe a caution come out. It looks like we are under caution. See if Buff is able to maintain the lead here. We got Buff driving the 3 here. We got Mr. Clean in the 1. We have Blue Pit in the 8. We got Heron in the 58. We got Flying G's in the 77. We got Looking in the 26. My bum ass in the 18. We got Bayhawk in the 88. Handsome Hansel. Rick in the 9. Ben in the 20. Wesley in the 42. Bayhawk steals the lead on pit road. We get ready to head off into turn 1. Let's see who can get through these gears first. Buff and Bayhawk side by side. Chad looks to make it 3 wide, thinks better of it. Bayhawk drives her down into turn 1 and takes the lead. Heron comes up and just doors Buff. Chad, they all take advantage of it and dive underneath Buff. Poor Buff. Being down on the aprons. Tough break there for Buff. I think Chad capitalizes off of it though. He's in second place now. Got George in third. Buff coming through the field on a vengeance. Chad looks to the inside of Bayhawk because we got to fight for the lead. Heading towards the tunnel turn, I believe. Maybe turn 3. Yeah, heading to turn 3. Off of turn 3, Chad is able to take the lead away from Bayhawk. Something happens. Bayhawk's able to get back to the inside, and they'll drag race down the front stretch. Chad's able to lead the lap. Who's going to give here going into 1? Bayhawk bobbles a little. That allows George to get to his outsides. Is that Bayhawk or Buff already beating on the bumper for third? Not quite sure. Scared to change cars. As they're 3 wide, heading towards the tunnel turn. Something's got to give, and they do. George is able to maintain, take away third. Checks up, lets Bayhawk hit the tunnel turn nice and clean. Let's circle through here. Let's see if that is Buff. Curious. Buff's back here. It was Buff who made his way back up, fighting for 4th as he looks to the outside of Mr. Clean, able to take 5th away. He's working on his buddy looking. These 2 are co-owners here. Oh, he's able to get to the outside of looking, or just pulls over. He's such a respectful guy, man. Lets you go. Lets a lot of people go. Wish you'd get out of that shit. Buff's able to drop back to 4th place, though. We have Chad leading, Bayhawk 2nd, George 3rd, Buff 4th, Mr. Clean 5th, and Looking running 6th. We have a BAM's clean sweep for the top 5 right now. Mr. Clean looks to the outside of Looking now as they head off into the tunnel turn. Looking's able to keep the position. Let's watch Heron. Heron's a pretty quick driver. Let's see if he can work his way through the field here. Somebody was off in the grass. Heron to the inside. Oh, it's Bayhawk from the lead. No! We have Heron. That gives Chad the lead. George running 2nd, and Buff is now back up to 3rd. As Heron looks to take a position away from Ben. These 2 have been door to door for a half a lap or more. They run up on Clean. He's able to clear Ben, and now he looks to the inside of Clean as Wesley looks to take him maybe 3 wide. They are 3 wide. Oh, Ben just drives into the door of Heron and sends him up the track. Not sure what that was all about. They all get by cleanly. Wesley looking to the inside of Heron as G's looks to the inside of Wesley. Clean off into the grass here. Oh no, Wesley's around. Ben's into him. Wesley spinning. Will that bring out a caution or will they stay under green? Looks like it brought the caution out. Let's see what happens. Really like to know what happened to Bayhawk. That's a tough break for him. Buff the leader, or did he get around Chad? I think Chad was the leader and Buff just got around him under the yellow. We'll see who's got the lead as they come off the pit road. It was like a long yellow. There we go. Buff was able to come out in the lead. Chad 2nd. George 3rd. Maybe Clean in 4th. Could be looking. As they wind through the gears, they drag race off into 1. Let's see how it plays out. Buff and Chad are door to door heading into the first turn. Chad's able to gap him just a little bit. Buff conceives the position, lets him go. Looking to the outside of Buff as they're doing side by side for second. Buff's not quite able to clear him out of the turn. They head off into 3. Looking takes second away from him. George is into the wall. That's going to allow Clean to get a run on him. Clean was nice and let him go. Oh, Buff hard into the wall. George to 3rd, Clean the 4th. Fine G's the 5th as Buff will fall back to 6th from hitting the wall and comes back around for 5th. We got Chad leading. I went along with my brother for a minute. Said he lives at the green light here. He got a really late entry point. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Heads off into Long Pond straightaway, I believe they call it. Heading towards the tunnel. Dives down on that apron, shortest way around. Really nice, really nice. He's looking good, looking good. See how he handles the 3rd and final corner here. Chad's able to hold a really smooth line on the wheel. Woo, nice. Great lap, great lap. Heron has worked his way up to 4th. As Mr. Clean looks to the outside of Buff. Yeah, that's Buff. Run a second. The cluster of fast cars here with Buff, Heron, Clean, George. They all try to chase down Chad. Buff was able to clear them for second. Or he was already second, I believe. My bad. Heron looks to the inside of Clean for 3rd. Takes Clean, falls back to 4th now. He looks back to the inside of Heron. Not able to get to it. Heron was clearing as he takes the position and tries to run down Buff for second. Chad has stretched his lead out a little. Boys are going to have to play nice and work together to run him down. Woo! George to the outside. Oh, they split. They split him. Tried to split him. He pinks George off into the wall, but allows Clean to get by him for 3rd. Heron drops to 4th. George not happy. He looks to the inside of both of them. Able to get by them both to take 3rd away as he looks to run down Buff for 2nd. Clean back to the inside of Heron. Into the grass. That's going to allow them all to get situated here. So George is... Oh, we got a battle for the lead. Oh, before I get there, it's going to be over. Buff to the inside of Chad for the lead. He's able to clear him. Not quite. Chad battles back. Chad able to get a run and maintain the lead as they head off into the short or to the tunnel turn. As they head off into the tunnel turn. George to the inside of Heron as them two continue to battle back there. Buff with a great run. Gets to the inside of Chad. As they head off into 3, he's able to clear him. See if Chad can make that high side work down. Nope. Buff clears him. Chad's trying to look back to the inside. Not quite able to get there. George was able to clear Heron back there. Them two are now 1 or 3 or 4. Chad pushes Buff off into 1. George with a great corner. Chad with a great corner. Buff pinches him down a little. No harm, no foul. As they head to the tunnel. Oh, somebody's off hard into the wall. Off of 1. probably a loose race car, I'd say. Could have been some help, though. Oh, George, hard into the Chad. Chad, they're both able to keep it straight. That allows Buff to gap him a little. Surprised Heron didn't try to take advantage of that. Looking to the inside of Clean here. Looking in the grass. Ooh, boy, hang on to her. Good save looking. Clean able to maintain the spot. G's riding all along. Or Bayhawk. Man, I hate it. This guy's got the worst look. Rick making a green flag stop here. Heron was able to get back around George. George and Heron continuing to fight it out for third. George battles back. He's not going to concede the position easily. He's able to take it back away from Heron for the time being. Oh, somebody hard into the wall. Oh, Clean was hard into the wall. Finally able to get a turnaround. Will that bring out a caution? No, it will not. As Chad tries to battle with Buff for the lead. Gets into the wall a little. Tough break for Clean. He was running so good. Heron to the inside of George. George just shoves him down. Get off me, boy. They better get nose to tail here and try to work together. If they're going to have anything for this 3-car. Not sure how many laps are left, or they've made the mandatory stops yet, or if the pit, or what the deal is. We're just playing it out right now. Heron looks to the inside. They're a hell of a battle for second, back behind Buff. Buff loving this in his mirror. Heron able to take third away from George, not quite able to take second from Chad yet. Looks like they're all struggling off of that corner. Off of one. Looks like there was a little loose. Buff handled it pretty nice, but the other two looked like they was chicken and jiving a little. George into the wall off the tunnel turn. Will there be green flag stops? Chaz making his first one down as Heron follows suit. Both of them were really good entries. Any other takers? Nope, looks like everybody else stayed out. Buff with a huge gap on George now. George has no one to work with to try to draft. Not quite sure if he's close enough to catch Buff's draft yet or not. But if these guys are smart, they won't let Chad and them stay on pit road too long before they get down there, because them fresh tires are going to be huge. I look for these guys to come this lap, to be honest, if they're smart. Let's see what the leader does as he comes off a 3 here. George likes to stretch. So I don't want for George or Bayhawk to pit. Yeah, Buff staying out another lap. At least another lap. Chad and Heron back out on track. Fresh tires are going to be huge. They need to take advantage of it while they can. We know this guy's going to stretch it. King stretch a lot. Heron pitted a while ago. Ben still out. Wesley and Mr. Or is that G's? Yeah, Wesley and G's battling out for position. George is able to catch Buff. He's ran him down. We could have a battle for the lead brewing. See if Buff peels off the pit road here. Oh, George scrapes the wall. Neither one of them pitted yet again. They're still out. Interesting strategy. Them two guys fresh off the pit road have got to be turning fast for lap times right now. George into the wall, scrapes the wall a little, scrapes the wall again a little. Not quite sure what that's all about, but as he looks to the inside of Buff here, he's taking the lead. George, new leader. Buff must be getting ready to pit. Maybe not. He must have just had a bad corner. George able to take advantage of it and drives out of his life for the time being. Still had pit stops to make. Will either one of them come this time? Not Georgie. Not Buffy. They stay out. Continue to run laps here. The Pocono Green 225. Somebody's on pit road. Flying G is making his green flag stop. Might not be at the mandatory yet. Chad and them might have pitted early. Who knows? Not this guy. Not talking about being here. Talking about me. See what George. Oh, George on the apron and spins. No! Our leader is around. Second time tonight the leader is wrecked. Bayhawk and then George. Oh, whoo! Being drove through him. Bayhawk on pit road. Smart move. Praying for a caution. Caution comes out right now. He's set. Everybody with a mad scramble to pit road. Literally everybody except for Chad, Clean, and Harry. Jesus done made his stop. Chad and Heron able to fly by. They should be first and second now by a long shot. I knew them guys staying out like they did. Huge advantage. Let's see if they pitted early though. They may have to pit again. I hope not, for Chad's sake. Let's see if he can hold off Heron here. The late laps at Pocono. Heron bobbles in the corner. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. Chad is having to make another stop. Man. Heron cycles out to the lead. Heron's going to have to stop again too then. Is she going to lead back to Buff? After Heron pits, or as he flies by Chad on pit road? I'm so confused on what's going on here. So Heron should be our leader. Buff, I would assume, is second. Let's see if Heron makes a pit stop here. And here he comes. So them two guys must have pitted before the mandatory opened. So that should cycle Buff back to the lead. A healthy lead. Well, somebody's not far behind him. Not sure if that car's on the lead lap. Could be G's. Buff is our leader late here at Pocono. Wonder how many laps are left. believe that is G's behind Buff. I wonder if he's running second now. If he is, that's an awesome break for him. Hate not being able to have a run down for you guys. Tough break for Georgie. Him and Buff both spin from the lead. Not quite sure what happened to Bayhawk. I meant him and Bayhawk. Sorry if I said Buff. I'd like to know what happened to Bayhawk. I'd like to know if he had help or if he just caught the apron or got loose off the exit or what. Be interesting. Buff catches lap traffic. Buff's a solid racer. Great guy. He's gonna have to make quick work of the lap car though. Can't let the lap car hold him up too much or G's will be on that ass. I just wonder how early G's pitted before these guys too. I wonder if he pitted before the mandatory open also. Or if when we seen that mad dash, if that was the last lap for guys to get on before the mandatory. Buff was able to make decently quick work of the 9. The 9 fights back though, being a lap car. That's tough on the leader. You know the leader hates that. He's able to get him cleared now and should drive away, but the draft is huge here. And I could be completely wrong. That could have been for position. Chad running all alone. Heron running all alone. G's catching up to the lap car ahead of him was Rick. Buff, Bayhawk, and Wesley are all grouped together here. I mean, looking Bayhawk and Wesley. Then has the one of Clean trying to run him down. Oh, sorry guys. So lost, man. Looking able to run Buff down a little. Let's see what happens here. Looking was able to get around Buff pretty quickly. Let's see if anything's ever happened with Buffy here. Our leader out to a comfortable lead. Looking is caught Clean and able to get by him. Looking's a man on a mission right now as he tries to run down Wesley. I tried to jump in their party real quick to see if I could see how many laps left. 2 laps remain. I'm assuming Buff's still the lead. I should have asked that. Buff's our leader here. Got a comfortable lead, so if nothing goes wrong, he makes it back to the white flag. He will be our winner. If I'm not mistaken, this car here is running second as he looks to get by the lap car of Heron. Looking maybe on the run. Look at his running Wesley down. Him and Bayhawk has caught Wesley. This is going to be our best battle on the track as we head to the closing lap here. Wesley in the wall, looking able to get by him. Him and Bayhawk got that team. Got BAM guys working together here. As Jesus was able to make quick work of the 9. Got Ben running behind this group. Wesley's not going to give up easy though. He's going to make this last lap hard on these guys. We'll ride with our leader. Heading through the tunnel turn. Going into 3. Down the short chute here. Oh, the 9 is loose off of the tunnel turn exit. And it looks like he's wrecking. Buff could care less now, though. He's seen the white. There's our winner. The Pocono Green 225 champ. The 3. Driven by Jake Buffy. Good win, Buffy. Let's see if I can catch some battle here. We're looking at Bayhawk and Wesley off of 3. Bayhawk slings wide. Looks like Looking is going to hang on. Good job. Great job. Good run, fellas. Great race, Buff. With that, I'm going to close it out.